very grateful to Partners in Policy Making for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. I would like to address Senator Schumer, Senator Gillibrand, and other members in the House of Representatives who must find ways to reduce the national deficit by $1.2 trillion. Medicaid is a huge target for cuts, and you know, Medicaid funds almost all services for New Yorkers with developmental disabilities. Cuts to Medicaid would devastate these services and endanger the vulnerable people who rely on them for their health, safety, and well-being. My name is Evelyn O'Neill Brown. I work as a part-time pediatric nurse practitioner and a mother of two. Our daughter is 11 years old, and our son Jonathan is 8 years old and diagnosed with autism. It is my hope to put a face on just one of the most vulnerable in our society who cannot speak for himself, in hopes that you can reconsider budget cuts being proposed to the Medicaid waiver, such as the home and community-based services, which is part of the program that is offered through people with developmental disabilities. Jonathan is a typically developing toddler until the age of 18 months and regressed. With lots of tears, stress, evaluations and therapy, he is now making progress, which occurred when he became 7 years old and is still making progress today. There's a list of things he cannot do, but rather than looking at his disability, we have learned to look at his abilities, investigate in the whole person, draw on his skills, talents, and special interests so he can have successful outcomes. Even close to the 2-year struggle on attaining the Medicaid waiver, he now enjoys programs such as the family respite programs, which Jonathan loves very much. We are very grateful for these programs that is offered through the Medicaid waiver because it gives Jonathan an opportunity to be a kid. He loves these programs and he actually calls them camp. He enjoys going and he gets to be part of our community. He enjoys going to the movies, exercise and dancing, participating in arts and crafts, and learning many new skills. These programs allow a safe and accepting place for Jonathan to belong and to be active in his own community. These programs are in grave danger, and if the cuts to Medicaid funding is allowed, then we may lose these programs, which our children absolutely need. It is absolutely critical that our Congress members to understand how devastating cuts to this Medicaid would be for our vulnerable people, especially those with developmental disabilities like Jonathan. So I urge this special committee to reject any cuts to Medicaid at this time. Thank you.
Press the button.